Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
it's
we
just
are
a bit.
back with some Tokyo Dog, and I might scream like a bitch if this happens. Like I think it's gonna happen. I came here to find out about the mask, but there's something I've got to do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to the morgue and very nearly killed another. Since then, I thought of coming here to apologize to May Kawana countless times, but couldn't will myself to see her and be faced with my failure. I think the fear and hurt in her eyes, and I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day and about how I lost control. Hopefully, she can find it in herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. Wait, it's fall. Why are there cherry blossoms blooming? It's lit like nothing's changed since that. Oh, babe, you better get back here. Babe, I need support. Nah. Go away, no visitors. Okay, bitch. I'm about to kick your door down. I can't, you look. Go away, no visitors, bitch. You're so lucky I cannot kick the door down. You're so lucky that does not give me the option, you piece of shit woman. Ain't that right, babe? Go to shrine. What kind of all the... Hi, May. Do you remember me? Cherry blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached the Kawana family shrine. In front of me was May Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. She had seen me approach and stood there frozen and terrified, the same helpless look on her face as when she had a knife to her throat months before. Well, I mean, we shot the girl and saved her life. You should be happy that you're still alive. This time, it was me she was terrified of. We were the only two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't take the feeling of being followed. Feeling her presence watching from the shadows. Oh shit. Uh, uh, kill her? What? What? What game? What? What? I'm not clicking on anything. I'm letting the timer run out. I'm not clicking on killing May. No. No. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, game. I'm not. I'm not. No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? I don't have to do what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. You, you, detective from before. Why are you just staying there? Is it over? I'm fine. Sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. See, I've never been good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize now? I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everyone here started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. I guess that makes me the last person you want to. What is that screeching static noise, game? And Babe muted her mic, so I'm here alone. And now the static noise has stopped. After that day, I'm sure some police came by and told you that I was only following Pachisa, but that's bull. Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds vague to say I lost control at just a crucial time, I bet, but that's the truth. The truth is trains, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean. It's chilly. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. They're selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I imagine the only other one who understands that is you, Detective. Your name's Ida, right? See, what would have happened if I killed her? Well, that's why we got multiple playthroughs, right, guys? It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. but it did. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about the mask, and the red-headed girl was after, and she denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day either. She shuts herself up in the old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. I'm like, there's the noise again. My gut tells me that mask has something to do with it. I'm sorry, listen to me rambling away. I bet you don't care about any of that. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask. Have something to do with all this strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You think so too? Then let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe Takashi did. Oh, sorry, Takashi's my brother. He used to live here in Kamakura with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. We talked on the phone all the time, but he refuses to come back and visit. I can see why. I get the feeling he knows something I don't. He won't even tell me about how my parents died. I can see why. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at a kendo dojo in Ashukusha in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the kendo road. Okay. It sounds like he'd be a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? You can try. He never been very good at opening up to strangers, though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for the help, May. Oh, thank God I did not kill you. Thank God I did not kill you. Thank God I did not kill you. Thank God. How many people actually killed her at the end there? Like, thinking they had to, I wonder. He's still gonna go away, no visitors. Okay. Oh, I can't leave? I can't leave. Oh, this dude. Okay, there we go. Now I can. Okay, where are we going now? Can I go anywhere else besides there? No, it's like the game's forced me, like, you gotta go here. Can't go anywhere else, Wiki. You gotta go here. Okay, I'll go there. Okay, game. Does that make you happy? Tell me to kill someone again like that, I'm gonna flip my shit. Babe, what the fuck are you? I need you. I'm about to do something. My investigation up to that point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be difficult and convoluted, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. But that had made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and I didn't want word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. Fuck Yukimura, he gave us that demotion. I can buy octopus balls? What? Babe, was you just listening to me that whole time? Babe, the game wanted me to kill May or whatever her name was, but I refused. I didn't click on anything, and then when the timer ended, then yeah, it was like, nope, that's okay. You don't have to kill her. I was like, oh my god. If it actually made me kill her, babe, I probably would have lost my shit. If it actually makes, no, May's the innocent one who I saved 6 months ago in this game, babe.
Oh. Well,
And she had pink hair just like your character.
Stella's hair is red for the millionth time. Will you shut up?
Anyway, Takashi, who are you? I am a detective and the police, and I'm here to question you, and you're gonna give me the answers. I'm gonna go back cop on your ass. No, I'm a friend of May's. You're a friend of my sister's? Oh, I lost professionalism for that game. Thank. You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Gee, thanks. Really, you think I wouldn't recognize you? You're that officer who was at the shrine in April who almost got a kid. Look, dude, I saved her by shooting that person. I didn't want to shoot fucking Rena and actually, in fact, if I let the timer run down then in that part of the game too, I'm probably sure no one would have got shot. But you know what? Shut the fuck up. And now you're lying about it, pretending to be her friend to no doubt to get something from me. Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read is all. After your idiocracy in Kamakura, I heard May crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here before myself or one of your fellow officers has to throw you out. You can try. And I gotta leave anyway. But you can try, dude. I still got my gun. You do want to get shot. But that didn't go well. Maybe Mai would know how to soften her brother up. God damn it, I gotta go all the way back to mine. Game, you don't make my job easy, do you? Go back to Kamakura. Babe, I actually have a roleplay character for the protagonist in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I'm gonna knock on her grandmother's door. Go away, no visitors! Okay. Sorry, miss. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to potato to do that. Can I shoot the bamboo again? No, okay. I don't want to shoot
Babe, you have issues.
I wanted to shoot the bamboo again. If it
You
tells
have
me to,
issues.
okay, it's your brother. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother, alright. He's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think I'd tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family had been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. So I'll come with you, Idol. If I went alone, he'll probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask, and everything. You sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, mate. No, no more stupid little May. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. Hey, that's like you, babe. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off. Alright. Alright, come. May, you gonna follow me, or are you just gonna stand there with that broom? Like, okay. I'm just gonna assume that you're following. Look at me run. Look at me run. No, I said no visitors. Leave me alone. Oh, Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. Me? Oh, me, it's you. Please come in. Yes, come in. Grandma got some issues.
You got issues too.
Wait, what is she doing here? It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? And not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I can still feel it like needles in my skin dragging me to it. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, Detective? A dark place where those we've lost reside. I'm so old and I have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. Oh, poor Emiko. I miss her so much, and if only I could have found her. Emiko, you mean Mom? Find her? What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things, May. If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine. No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. May, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past would solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her, your mother. And you, detective. Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen, what you think you are able to do. But keep my family out of it. We suffered enough. You don't know anything about me, and besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me, do you know the story of Nagi and Izanami? Grandma, this again, I'm sure Idol's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going. Stay right there, though. I've told you this story so many times you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. Oh my god, no it won't. We're the first of the gods, known to us as the Kami. In legend, it was the drops of ocean water that fell from Izanagi's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realms of mortals. Izanagi and Izanami had many children. The deities of nature that inhabit the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Izanami gave birth to oh my god, I'm not going to attempt that. The Kami of Fire, she was horribly burnt and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying and faced with her mortality, new Kami were born from her suffering. Kami that hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable in his rage, and he struck down the child that killed his love. Oh my god. Unable to accept to death, he vented deep underground to Yomi no Kuni, the land of the dead. Half flying and distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izanami begged Izanami to return with him. Izanami replied that she would try and ask the gods of Yomi no Kuni permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of retraining his desire to see his love, Izanagi set his comb light in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was the sight of her decaying, worm-eaten face. In horror, Izanami attempted to flee Yomi no Kuni. Izanami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and drag him back to her. After narrowly escaping, Izanagi sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kuni with a great boulder. So you see, it is over mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a perversion of the natural order. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Babe, help.
What?
Babe, this grandma is off her rocks. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things. The story may be a myth, but there's truth within. Can't you see that? The things you pursue, they're unnatural, unclean. Hear my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First, those bastards take my Yumiko, and then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. May, come here. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from me. No, Grandma, I told you already. I'm going to see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore. No, you can't. You can't go. You must protect our family from outsiders, man. You're reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much these lies have hurt me already? You're the one wounding me, Grandma, not Idol. You're delusional. You tell us stories about Kami and spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time he's going to tell me the truth about everything, about Mom and Dad too. No, stop. I'll tell you how your parents, you can't, can you? You never told me how they died. The reasons always change every time I ask. Let me, please, you must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there and they haven't forgiven me. Can't you see? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. Don't go, please. Goodbye, Grandma. The grandma gonna die again. I bet. I guarantee you the grandma either gonna be found dead or she gonna commit suicide.
I was gonna say just go missing, but okay.
You're too nice. You're too nice about this game. I'm sorry, she gotten much worse since the last time you saw her. No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us that story? About Izanagi? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi. I have never done this much talking in my life.
Yes, you have. Shut up.
Whoa, where do you think you're going? May and I are leaving, whatever it. Oh well, you can't. I got a call from Mai's grandmother and she says she's having health issues, so she has to. Oh my fucking god. If you don't move my way, Station Attendant, you're not a real cop. You're a fake cop. I'm a real detective. I will go to the government. I will get you fired. I will arrest you for, what's the word? Tainting and disrupting an investigation of the law. I didn't ask what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my. May's an adult. Her grandma can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Use violence. Oh my god. Babe. She muted her. But we can use violence. Let's do this. Oh my god, we punched the bitch. Edo, what are you doing? Why does that have Idol's thing? What are you doing? He is going to be okay? Is he going to be okay? He put her up again in a few hours. You did. Why did he stop us like that? He never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that. He'll be fine. Let's go. Wait, we can't just leave him here. What if he's hurt? Maybe let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us. But, fine. Let's go. Where are we going? I'm gonna assume these are real places in Japan or at least Tokyo, by the way, guys. I'm gonna assume. Like, I know the shops. Oh, no. We don't like that noise. Oh, no. 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 May, what are you doing here? Did she make you come? It's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I asked her to come talk with you, but you sent her away. This woman's got you killed. You expect me to cooperate with her? Surely if you need to talk to me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved. No, if I came along alone, you'd just invade all my questions like you always do. Besides, there's something I needed you to see. See what? What are you talking about? Where did you get that? Put it away. So you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me. That's not true. I wasn't hiding it. It's not something you ever needed to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place? Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Idol. May I understand that you're upset with me, but we should talk about this another time. Furthermore, that mask has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Back in April, when Mai was held at knife point by another girl, it was the mask she was after. A mask your family is connected to. Looking for it. I suppose I've been afforded to think I could keep the truth of our family's past away from you. The past? Does this have to do with Mom and Dad? Yes, and so much more. I first saw the mask when I was a child before you were born. The truth is, it belonged to a cult called the Kamenkai, whatever, I don't know, of which our parents were members. A cult. You're kidding. How do your parents get mixed up in that? I know how it sounds. I find it hard to believe myself. They were a group led by a guru named Tokimasa, who promised a simpler life away from the Oh my fucking god, I cannot English. Hypocrisy and falseness of city life. My parents both had master's degrees, and my mother was on her way to earning her PhD. The choice to give up their lives and their careers to follow some mystic and live on a compound instead. The Kamikai were one of many such groups back then. I wasn't a child and didn't understand, but thinking about how our parents were deceived and what they put me and mine through is unforgivable. The mask was on the compound, but for what purpose or what they believed it could do, I don't know. Do you think there are any members of the Kamikai left who know? No, you see, there are no surviving members. They died, all of them, including our parents. I'm sorry, I don't remember much about it. One night, Grandma came into the room where we were sleeping, saying we had to go. The compound was in the woods, so it was dark and I could barely see, but she kept charging forward, May in her arms and me dragging behind. When we were back in Tokyo 7 days later, Grandma told me that our parents were dead. She didn't seem sad, it was as if she expected it. The government censored most of what happened, so I was never able to learn how they died. Me and Grandma didn't speak of it, ignored it as if my childhood and everything that happened in those woods were all a bad dream. If it weren't for her, we'd probably be dead with our parents, but ignoring it couldn't erase the anger I felt towards them. I wonder if they even cared what might happen to us. As a high schooler, I spent much time trying to find out about the Kamikai than I did studying. I thought that if I could understand why my parents so willingly gave up their lives and abandoned us, I'd stop feeling so betrayed, but I was wrong. Nothing I found gave me any peace. Mom and Dad died of some cold? I don't believe it. It's true. I'm sorry I didn't tell you soon. I guess that hiding it from you, I was able to hide away my feeling as well. I think for Grandma it was too painful to talk about. I believe she took possession of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. We had to keep it secret. There's no way we could live a normal life with the stigma of the Kamikai attached to us. I suppose keeping that secret hurt us both clearly, but us both dearly. For me, pursuing Kendo gave me some measure of control over my life again. But Grandma, who made a choice to leave her only daughter behind, she always seemed to carry the guilt of it with her. She started going out at night, babbling about how she was looking for Mom. When she'd come home, she would have a rotten stink on her clothes. I was too scared to confront her, so I tipped off the police. They found her wandering in the sewers holding nothing but the mask, the same one from the compound all these years before and the one you hold now. I was shocked when they gave it to me. I hadn't seen it for so long and all the unpleasant memories from my past came flooding back. That was when I decided to leave Kamakura. It was the only way I could move on with my life. That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with the grandmother in the first place. I don't know how she got it. It seemingly appeared out of thin air, or maybe someone gave it to her. She never said. I left the mask with her. It always made me uneasy. It had a strange aura about it. Wait, Grandma was looking for Mom in the sewers? I don't remember any of this. You were in the dorms at your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior was part of why I insisted on you going to those private schools away from Kamakura. I couldn't drag you into the madness of our past. We parted ways without ever speaking of it, and she was much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. Detective, what exactly is it that you're looking for? Surely our family's history isn't of use to you. I'm sure you heard what happened to my partner. The mask was there again when he died. It's more than an ornament. I need to know where it came from. If that's true, then I want to help. Your partner, he seemed like a nice person. No, mate, you've helped plenty, but I have to do this on my own. Ada is right. I apologize for not telling you all of this sooner, but you can't be involved in something so dangerous. I thought I'd lost you that day at the shrine. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you now. Alright, thank you for finally telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back for now. I hope you remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for your help, May. You're right, May. I'll come visit you soon. Looks like she's gone. May's not here. There's no need to be coy. No doubt taking possession of that mask has taken its toll on you. Even in the brief time I was in contact with I felt an immense darkness behind it. I had such trained dreams and saw things I never would have dreamed up on my own. There are things always on. There was always an unusual air about it that I couldn't stand to be around. Maybe lying to me again makes me a hypocrite. All I know is I don't want her getting hurt. But like you said, I don't believe that mask is simply wood and paint. Though I doubt anyone else would believe that. No one ever did, except for one man on this street. There's an old tea shop. Perhaps you saw it on your way in. An old historian named Yushusha is the case, and he was the only one who ever acknowledged what I said about the mask as truth. If you're looking for information on the mask, he may be the best person to ask. Okay. Hopefully he can shed some light on what really it is. Oh, fuck me. Babe? Tea shop. That's not the tea shop. Babe, I'm gonna need you to unmute and talk to me. Here we go, guys. Welcome, come in. Do sit down. No need to be so formal and stay there like a statue. How can I help you? Are you Yasushi Takashi told me to come speak to you. Oh, and how is Mr. Kawana? Still prickly as ever, I suppose? I've always found him to be wise beyond his years, though perhaps not by choice. I digress. My apology. It's the quirks that come with old age, you know? What does Mr. Kawana think I can help you with? I'm looking into a few things related to the Kamikai, the group his family got mixed up in. A more difficult answer than you might expect. You see, there are two groups that share that name. The first, as you know, is the religious group formed by the Guru Takamasa. The second is an ancient order over 1,000 years old. What's that you holding? Or so it's related to the Kamikai, the newer one, and what you could tell me about it. That explains many things, Charlie. The far off look in your eyes for one. I imagine you have many, many questions. Masks are interesting, are they not? They are meant to be a disguise, and yet a mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. In that sense, it is the mask that is more truthful than the human faces we hide underneath them. I wonder how you came to be in possession of an object with such a dark history. I think it might be related to a missing person, but I don't know anything about it beyond that. But that itself is the essence of history. Okay. Relics like the one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up. Relic fits from the Kamikai cult from the 90s, and I'm hardly call it a relic. Misguided and deceptive as you are, Takamasa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he needed to give his cult its historical legitimacy. He collected obscure objects and gave them new meanings that he could control in order to manipulate his followers. And the mask was what he chose along with the name of the group that created it. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess I was hoping you'd tell me some other things about it. For instance, like why, now that I'm about to say it out loud, it sounds silly. I'm sorry I bothered you. Don't be silly. You wonder, for example, why holding mask tends to take you to another place? Or perhaps why you can see visions that don't seem real, why you feel a strong will exerting itself on you. Oh yes, I know all about those things too. How could you know about that? When Takamasa was in possession of it, he believed it showed him a path to the realm of the gods. He wrote extensively on the subject. Though unlike most, I don't discount some such phenomena as the ravings of a madman with the phenomena repeats itself. Do you look into the inky blackness and see familiar shapes in the shadows? Not okay. Most interesting. Tell me, detective. Oh, apologies. Do you mind if I call you that? I don't remember telling you I was a detective. Ha, my mistake. You must forgive me. A slip of the tongue. I believe it was the way you carried yourself. And you do seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does me telling you that your experiences are not okay. Oh yes, knowledge is a light in a dark places. Okay. To think of a relic of such import would end up with a detective. Do you mind if I ask you something? What do you believe? Are our lives controlled by fate? Premeditated threads that determine our deeds, our wishes, and our ends the minute we come into existence? Or conversely, is our thread subject to the chaos inherent in our universe instead? Does it change according to our deeds and that which happens to us seemingly by accident? Do you believe it is fate or chance that decides which threads of life are cut short and what? Okay. Um, I can't click on nothing. What the fuck? What? What? Oh, oh, it's hidden. Fate, chance, probably chance. Yes, of course. Maybe you feel your life has a control, huh? To be honest, I don't feel like I've had much of that since the mask came to me. You said that the okay, blah blah. Oh yes, a more complicated answer than you might have wished for. Indeed, it should come to know. And perhaps you could do me a favor. Don't worry, it is in relation to this topic. An important book has gone missing from my. What kind of book? A book of the missing variety. Haha. I'm sorry. I just. It concerns the mask bearer. Mask bearer. Huh? That's me, right? No, you need to go. Father man who has it is right outside the building, and in fact, as I said, it's not much of an errand, but I, of course, cannot leave my shop. He's right outside. Okay. How long has this video been going on? This one? Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this part here. This is the third video of the day. I think I'm done for recording for the day. My throat is killing me from all this reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll make. Bye for now.